Hello, everyone, and good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever and whenever you might be, and welcome to today's webinar on the ServiceNow Professional License Package, or why you should consider going pro and what it takes. My name is Austin Harrison, and I'm a senior technical consultant with Covestic, a milestone company, and I'll be talking with you today about the content and benefits of the various ServiceNow Professional License Packages, what major applications and features are included in them, how to know when you're ready to make the jump to pro, and how to recognize the most value in your purchase, whether you're a new customer interested in the benefits of the ServiceNow platform, or a seasoned ServiceNow expert hoping to make the most of your current investment. A few housekeeping notes before we begin. If you have any questions during this presentation, please submit them in the chat window. We do want to hear your thoughts on the subject we're discussing today. And if we aren't able to provide an immediate answer to your question, we'll reach out to you directly after the call to make sure you get the information you need. If you aren't able to attend the full length of today's webinar, or would like to share the recording of this presentation with other folks, it will be available on our website, www.covestic.com, in the next day or so, although you should also be receiving a copy in your email inbox. All right. On that note, let's review our agenda for the presentation today. We'll start with an overview of the ServiceNow Professional License and how it's related to the various application suites available for purchase, like IT Service Management or Customer Service Management. One of the defining features of the professional package model is the number of features that are available regardless of what industry application suite you invest in. So we'll be reviewing ServiceNow's advanced reporting, machine learning, and chatbot capabilities at a high level. And finally, we'll briefly explore how you can ensure a successful transition into ServiceNow's professional features and maximize the value you can get from the product. We'll get started here with a little bit about Covestic, although I'll be sharing more at the end of this presentation about how we can help you realize your ServiceNow vision. Covestic is an elite partner of ServiceNow, and we've been around for the past couple decades and have successfully completed hundreds of projects in the ServiceNow space, ranging all the way from full instance or application suite implementations and complex enterprise integrations to business process evaluation and ServiceNow capability realignment, as well as standard administrative actions like upgrades, security assessments, and so on. We pride ourselves on having a great deal of repeat business, specifically helping organizations mature and expand, utilizing different areas of the ServiceNow platform. We've helped a number of customers grow and manage the transition from ServiceNow Standard to Professional, and have also assisted a variety of enterprises in recognizing some of the underutilized value from the ServiceNow purchases they've already made. Now, a few disclaimers before we dive in further. We won't be discussing any specific pricing information on this call, so I'd recommend reaching out to Covestic or to your ServiceNow sales representative for more details there. Pricing can often vary based on what and how much you're purchasing, and it's difficult to provide anything useful, so we'll stick to the kind of information that is publicly accessible, and there is a great deal of material on ServiceNow's website about what the product offers there. The actual content of our presentation does represent ServiceNow's current license model, which may change in the future, just as it's changed in the past. But it's likely the case that even if the model changes, a good bit of the content will not, which is to say, there's still some great value in hearing more about ServiceNow's platform capabilities today. Additionally, this presentation will be helpful whether you are a current customer with ServiceNow Professional or not, since we might be discussing features you have yet to utilize for your organization. We'll provide a broad overview of these features and the professional package model, but please keep an eye out for invitations to our future webinars, where we will be doing a deeper dive into IT Service Management Pro, Customer Service Management Pro, and other application-specific areas. All right, let's get to the good stuff. Best place to start is with an overview of what ServiceNow Professional is. If you haven't heard this term before, it might be easier to think of it as the middle ServiceNow SKU or tier, the silver and the bronze, silver, gold of ServiceNow package offerings. It can be contrasted with the other editions, standard or starter, depending on what you're purchasing, which represents the entry-level package. Then there's Professional, and finally Enterprise, the largest package available, containing a vast wealth of features and applications. Professional sits right in the middle, and it's just that, a package of features and applications relevant to whatever application suite you purchase. If you invest in ITSM Professional, for example, not only do you get the professional-specific features, such as performance analytics, predictive intelligence, continual improvement, and so on, you'll also get everything in the standard package below it, the core elements of ITSM, like incident, problem, and change management, the service catalog, agent workspace, and more. If you purchase Enterprise, you'll get everything in Professional, plus a couple additional applications focused on business process and workforce optimization for larger enterprise organizations. Most of the other application suites have the same model. So for CSM, you'll see CSM Standard, Professional, Enterprise. For IRM, you'll see IRM Standard, Professional, Enterprise, and so on. Another great feature of the higher editions is that they often include a number of additional utilities, such as more custom tables for developers, a higher transaction count for virtual agent or service portal, or even new integrations between ServiceNow and other external systems. Most of the content of the professional or enterprise packages is bundled and is not available separately. But there are some applications, such as performance analytics, that can be purchased separately. There's one more important detail here about how we understand the ServiceNow license model, and that's the difference between the package itself and the individual license units that are used to determine cost. Things like per user or per transaction. If you're familiar with ServiceNow already, then you've certainly heard of things like the ITIL role, or the user manager analyst roles, or other roles in the system assigned to individual users that provide access to different applications included in the standard or professional packages. Your specific arrangement with ServiceNow will, of course, be different from other customers, but will traditionally include access to all the features of a package, a number of users that are entitled to use the various applications, and the ServiceNow platform instance itself, as well as a defined level of support for bugs, issues, and questions. All right, I think we get the idea, but let's recap. The ServiceNow Professional Package is a specific bundle of applications and features that vary based on the application suite, like ITSM, CSM, or IRM, that you've purchased. Although every ServiceNow Professional Package is different depending on which application family you're interested in, many of them share a few common features that are worth highlighting. Nearly all of the major professional packages include Performance Analytics, which is ServiceNow's advanced reporting utility, Virtual Agent with NLU, or Natural Language Understanding, which is ServiceNow's chatbot tool, and Predictive Intelligence, ServiceNow's machine learning capabilities. If you invest in ServiceNow Professional, you will be coming across one or all of these features, so it's worth providing an overview of each of them to see what value they can bring your organization. Let's start with Performance Analytics, ServiceNow's advanced reporting feature. Although ServiceNow does contain some very robust operational reporting capabilities already, the Performance Analytics tool enables organizations to understand a truer historical trend of information. ServiceNow's Performance Analytics engine takes a snapshot of your data on a regular cadence and scores them against your defined key performance indicators, allowing you to track metric details that traditional BI tools can't. This snapshot capability is the primary differentiator for ServiceNow's Performance Analytics application. While standard operational reports might inform you about the current status of your organization's service desk, or tell you your policy and compliance adherence as of today, for example, it's still difficult to understand the elements that change day to day. For example, how many tickets did I have open yesterday, and how did that compare to last week? The month before? How about the year before? What was the capacity of each of my technicians, and can I accurately predict how much staff I'll need in 3 months based on this data? ServiceNow Performance Analytics helps you answer these questions and proactively set targets and thresholds to ensure you are meeting performance goals and objectives. One of the best features of Performance Analytics is the application-specific content packs that provide you with dozens of ready-to-use components, providing immediate day-one value and accelerating your organization's success. As mentioned previously, although performance analytics is included in most professional packages, it is also available as a standalone purchase. How about Virtual Agent, ServiceNow's AI-powered chatbot? With Virtual Agent, you can provide a personalized experience for your end users and automate a variety of the most common request types, allowing your technicians and fulfillers to focus on more critical issues. Administrators can build organization-specific topic flows, or you can utilize the out-of-box flows that exist for many of the application suites, such as IT service management, customer service management, and HR service delivery. Additionally, you can bring ServiceNow's Virtual Agent chatbot to where your users are, with integrations between ServiceNow and Slack, Microsoft Teams, Facebook's Workplace, WhatsApp, and many more. In order to leverage these integrations, you will need to have the ServiceNow Professional or Enterprise package, as these connectors exist only with Professional or higher. And lastly, there's Predictive Intelligence, ServiceNow's machine learning solution. With Predictive Intelligence, you can define a set of tasks, incidents, cases, or any other record type in the system, and ServiceNow will train a model to group records together and provide recommendations based on the results. For example, Predictive Intelligence can automatically route items based on assignment group, or provide a recommended category to improve triage and speed up resolution and fulfillment times. Traditionally, ServiceNow's Predictive Intelligence engine will look at between 30,000 to 300,000 records in the system to identify trends and common themes. There is also a utility in the system called Automation Discovery, which will take these common themes and look for existing out-of-box features that drive automation or facilitate self-service with features such as Virtual Agent or the Service Catalog to drive down the number of incidents, cases, or other issues your organization will deal with. I think that's a good short summary of the 3 common applications you'll see in the ServiceNow Professional packages, but we're really only scratching the surface here. Every professional package for each application area, such as IT service management or customer service management, contains a number of additional industry-specific components. If you're interested in hearing more about ITSM Pro or CSM Pro, please attend one of our future webinars on the topic, where we'll dissect the entire application suite and do a much deeper dive. Now that we understand ServiceNow's professional license model and know a bit about the common professional applications, let's talk about the big questions. Things like, why should I go pro? When's the best time to transition to ServiceNow Pro and utilize the available features? And how can I ensure I'll be successful and achieve all this value from the applications in my ServiceNow Pro package? If you're asking yourself these questions, then you're already on the right track, since these are exactly the right kinds of questions you should be asking. If you're not convinced already from the application features we've covered earlier, moving up to the ServiceNow Professional package will grant you access to a wider suite of ServiceNow applications, integrations, and features that you won't get with the standard package. The benefits of performance analytics, virtual agent, and predictive intelligence cannot be understated here. These applications help to ensure that your organization can scale and meet the needs of your diverse user base. And there's just so much here, depending on the application family you purchase. With ITSM Pro or CSM Pro, you'll get access to mobile publishing, or the Service Owner Workspace. With Integrated Risk Management Pro, you'll get Advanced Risk, Advanced Audit Management, and Regulatory Change Management. IT Business Management Pro, which has recently been named to Strategic Portfolio Management Pro, will grant you access to investment funding applications and agile management capabilities. The list goes on. The primary focus for ServiceNow Professional here is automation, efficiency, and productivity. Being able to modernize your business with a suite of simple-to-use, low to no code configurable applications that can be tailored to your ever-evolving, complex business requirements. But there's definitely a lot here. Looking at the feature list can make anyone dizzy. So we understand that it can be difficult to know exactly when your organization is ready to transition to and utilize most of these features. There's a good deal to be said about ensuring that you're working to identify existing service gaps, assessing your current state, so that you can accurately measure the value that ServiceNow will bring to your organization. One of the fantastic elements of many of the ServiceNow professional application features is the emphasis on day one value, with content packs, out-of-box flows, and other components. Things you can just turn on, easily configure as needed for your specific business case, and provide to your end users for a faster return on investment. The key here is in leveraging the features of ServiceNow that are designed to increase velocity and reduce overhead. But no ServiceNow program is successful without an involved governing board of champions who can share the benefits of the system with their teams. We absolutely recommend having your organization continuously assess the interest in not just ServiceNow the product, generally, but the solutions that it intends to provide. Is your organization ready for automation? To shift the focus away from manual, time-intensive, and repeatable process to proactively identifying areas of improvement with machine learning? It's critical to periodically review the new features that ServiceNow delivers with each release, especially today with the San Diego version that was released just last week. Additionally, you'll want to make sure that you take the time to assess the components you've purchased but aren't making the most use of, and come up with a plan for implementation, even if the scope is small or the implementation date is far in the future. Organizations that purchase ServiceNow Professional can sometimes feel like they're paying for more than they're using, which is why it's crucial to make sure you're working with the right ServiceNow partner to help you maximize your investment. And, shameless plug, that's where a company like Covestic can help. It's certainly a challenge to find the resources to ensure you can deliver modernized services to your business users. ServiceNow's professional packages contain a great deal of value, but it's difficult to know how much you can utilize with a limited implementation budget and an ever-growing backlog of projects and demands. Luckily, Covestic can provide a flexible offering to meet your unique requirements. Maybe you need a fully staffed model to run your entire ServiceNow ecosystem and manage platform upgrades. Perhaps you just need someone to implement a single application suite like customer service management or security incident response, and want a partner that knows how to integrate with performance analytics. Even if your needs are smaller and you just want someone to come in for a day or two to fix a few problems or quickly set up a new feature, Covestic has a solution for that too. With our Developer on Demand program, we can bring in an expert to help with the day-to-day tasks of running a ServiceNow instance, and to remove any blockers that come from the lack of an experienced, dedicated resource. Covestic's expertise spans the entire breadth of the ServiceNow catalog, from IT service management to security operations, to software and hardware asset management. We do it all. We have a great deal of pride in our people, and we ensure that every consultant is given the tools they need to ensure their own success, and that of our clients as well. If you're looking to learn more about the features of ServiceNow's professional license packages as you start or continue your ServiceNow journey, I hope you'll consider Covestic as the right partner for you. That does bring us to the end of the presentation. I've provided some more information here about how you can get a hold of Covestic. A reminder to please post any lingering questions in our Q&A chat window. We do have a team of folks who are available to help answer your questions and help to get you the information you need. Tell us what you'd like to know more about, or if you already have a favorite feature of ServiceNow Professional that you're using. After this, please do keep an eye out for invitations to our future webinars and any surveys you might receive about today's presentation. Thank you very much for attending today, and we'll see you next time.